We are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I see you soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hey family, let me share with you what Nora's closet has on her racks right now. You guys are gonna love this. Everything that a woman loves. We're coming into 2021. She has your Versace, she has your Gucci, and your authentic handbag. She also has your perfume. If you guys are looking for Chanel or CK or Gucci, this is the place to be. Make sure when you go over there, tell her SP News sent you. You're not going to regret it. Are you a Warriors for Children and she'll work with you? You can walk on the runway with this one, you guys. I guarantee it. Hey family, how is everybody doing today? Okay, thank you guys for showing up. Today is May the 11th, 2021. You guys, we are staying up on this case right now. They have an update, a little bit, not saying an update, but more information. And you guys, when we get it, you get it, and everybody gets it, so that we know where we're at, because we don't want to miss anything, and we're not waiting for somebody else to put it out there. We're going to put it out there, and they can put it out there after we put it out there. That's how that works, because we mean business. Okay, so I'm glad that family showed up. Thank you guys for showing up and staying attached to this case, because it does need a lot of awareness. If you guys came in without giving us a thumbs up, please give us a thumbs up and share. Let other people know that we're on. I don't care if it's other content creators, YouTubers, because they're sleeping right now. I know what's going on, but you know what? I'm going to share with you something. We have been, and I'm telling everybody, if you're following the Amari Nicholson case, there is a Facebook page group, and it's and the group is Where is Amari? Go and attach yourself to that Facebook group, because there's a lot of conversation going on, a lot of information is coming from that page. And I'm not in Facebook. I don't have Facebook, so I'm not attached to them. I'm just telling you where a lot of information is coming from. So if you're following this case, go over there. The group is called Where is Amari Nicholson, and attach yourself, because in that group, they're talking all day, every day. The biological family on the mother's side is in that group. She's going over there. She's doing some chitter-chattering, and people's bringing that stuff back. Now, here's the thing, you guys. A lot of the information that's coming from over there is accurate. I mean, sometimes we got to put it out there, even though if we don't know if it's official or not, we still put it out there because we're like, hey, this is what they're saying. This is what they're saying. Because when you're in a open investigation, it's an ongoing open investigation, people don't really say too much. And so therefore we have a lot of assumptions. Uh, people are assuming things, and some things they hear and we don't know what is true, what is not. And so people had got in contact with me the other day. Matter of fact, in the last couple of days, and was like, hey, Taylor Nicholson, the young lady, the mother, so that would be Amari's grandmother, is on Facebook in the group talking and saying this and saying that. And I'm like, okay, well, we're going to talk about it. Send me the screenshots. They sending me the screenshots and everything. But I'm like, okay, so we can put it out there. But we don't know if that's really the grandmother, right? Here's the thing. She is talking. Now I'm not gonna stay on here long because this is not our day. This is a pop-up, you guys. And I'm telling you guys, always subscribe to the channel because when we do the pop-ups, you will get notified quickly when we find out something and it is confirmed or there is a receipt. We make sure we come on. I don't care if I'm working. I'm coming on here anyway. And you guys, I haven't even got no rest yet. I got maybe about an hour. And some of the people in the chat will tell you that. How you doing, offensive behavior? Cynthia's in here. Taylor's in here. We're reaching out. We do have boots on the ground. So don't let somebody tell you they the only boots on the ground down there. We've got boots on the ground. We're in those searches. We're knocking on those doors. We're doing that. And I'm getting some information what's going on. Just like the other day, we had somebody out there. They were knocking on doors. Yeah, the manager ran them off. But we're asking those questions. Have you seen this child? In the last 2 weeks here at this motel called the Emerald Hotel, you guys, are the suite where they were living at. Okay. So I'm just telling you guys. But when you go to these Facebook pages or something, be nice. Don't be in there being all aggressive with your opinion and personality. It's just like here when you're at home in this chat. We don't disrespect nobody. If you get disrespected, you get escorted out because we got security over here. Because hashtag over here, we don't care. We're just not going to tolerate it. Because we're taking this very, very seriously, that we're trying to get awareness out there. And this is what this channel is about. And this is why we come into the conversation room when information is relayed. If we find out anything, and just like I said, we're all over the United States. So we've got somebody going out there this weekend. So we will be going live. We've got our own boots on the ground down there in California, and they're going to drive on over to Las Vegas, and you guys will see what's going on if they're going to be doing the search. If not, we're still going to do a little bit of research live down there in Las Vegas. And we've got a family member that lives right around the corner from the Emerald suite that has been over there doing some digging for us. We may not speak on it because we're trying to find the baby. We're not trying to get all the clicks and the views where people thinking views, I don't know. I don't know what people get out of that. But you don't make money on views. I don't know why people think that you make money on views. It's the commercials, but I don't even say nothing. Now we have our own commercials. That's fine. You got to watch them because we're on here live. But as far as the commercials or whatever, that's where you make your money at. So you don't never tell me, watch the commercial, watch the commercial. Well, I've done said it maybe a couple of times. I have. I'm not going to lie. I have said it. But you guys don't do it, so it don't bother me at all. Anyway, we got Charlene up in the building. Charlene Ferguson, thank you for the super chat. She said from Sydney, Australia is in the building. You guys, we love Australians, don't we? Thank you for the super chat. I'm going to hurry up and get to this, but I want to thank you because we appreciate everything that you do. And you're coming in here and
Thank you. Thank you.
yes, I want to thank you for that super chat. Thank you very much. Charlene Ferguson, thank you for the super chat. So, and I see you, Southern Sass. She says, I love you to the moon and back. Thank you. I love you guys too. So, check this out. I'm going to read what has just came in. It just came in. Matter of fact, it says here, oh, it was 6 o'clock this morning. So maybe, I was getting off work. Anyway, it says Las Vegas. The family of missing 2-year-old Amari Nicholson says the family of missing 2-year-old Amari Nicholson says they are desperate for any answers. In an exclusive with the I-Team, Vanessa spoke with Amari's grandmother. Her name is Carrie Howards, just like the one that's in the Facebook group, who expressed it that she's worried and suspicious about her grandson's disappearance. Thank you, Latonia Watson. Thank you for the super chat. I love you too. So she says that she's very worried and suspicious about her grandson's disappearance. She says Amari was last seen at the Emerald Suites in the area of Twine and Paradise on May the 5th, which is true. That's what we know. And then Howard, because her name is Carrie Howard, spelled with a C, not a K. So Carrie Howard says Amari's mom, Taylor Nicholson, who's her daughter, landed in Colorado to help Howard recovered from surgery on April the 30th. Now, Amari's grandmother told the I-Team that the two FaceTimed with Amari that night and he seemed happy. So the grandmother is confirming not only with Facebook, but now with the news media that she's seen Amari during FaceTime twice. That's what that's saying, you guys. Then she says that's the last time Howard says she saw her grandson. In the following days, she says she did not see her daughter FaceTime with Amari. Then her daughter said she received a call that he had been kidnapped. Taylor rushed back to Las Vegas. Howard doesn't believe her daughter and her boyfriend's story adds up. Oh my goodness. You're not thinking that your boyfriend, this is what the grandmother says to Taylor. You're not thinking that your boyfriend who just gave your son away to a stranger. You're not finding anything wrong with that. Howard questioned, I'm terrified over here. I'm a freaking mess. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I can't heal. Howard says Amari was supposed to visit her in Colorado. She purchased a plane ticket for him, but her daughter decided to leave him in Las Vegas with her boyfriend instead. The I-Team reached out to Taylor Nicholson on Monday after briefly talking and began asking more about her boyfriend's story. It appears she hung up the phone. You guys, Taylor hung up the phone. Now, we were just talking about this the other day, and I'm just going to let you know. Thank you, Black the Ripper. Thank you for the super chat. You guys, I see you in the building. Let me see if I can see if anyone is saying anything. Latonia says, love you, SPN family. We love you too. Thank you for the super chat. Then we've got Black the Ripper in the building. Much love to USP and the Warriors for Children family. Thank you for the super chat. And yes, we got China in the building. Thank you for coming in here. She said, Granny's 420, there's pictures of what Taylor says she looks like. Oh, I know what the grandma looked like. Anyway, you guys, remember I was saying just the other day, I'm not trying to be right about anything. I'm just saying, if you say something negative about the young man, you can hang it up. Taylor is in protective mode of I almost called him Trezell. Um, Terrell. Terrell. She was protecting him while they were on the camera. When he puts his mouth to the side like this and start chewing, she knows he's mad. She knows he's mad. And I'm just telling you guys, um, he wants her to shut up. She's saying too much. She's a really nice, pretty girl. And you can kind of tell that he's kind of got her hypnotized. People, they fall in love with their abuser and they thinking they really love me. He would never do anything to Amari. He loves him like his own child. This, that, and the other. So she's believing, or she wants to believe, that somebody actually came to the apartment and took her child because he wouldn't do anything. But the whole entire time, narcissist, he didn't want you to leave. You said he was distressed. You said that he was just so sad and everything because you not wasn't here with the family. But he loves you and everything. So how did he get you to come back home? Your baby's missing. But she don't want to hear that because she doesn't believe that she doesn't believe that he would ever do anything to her child. And I'm not saying that he has done something. I'm saying right now her biggest concern is her boyfriend, and they are one. She loves him. She has this big old tattoo on her neck with a crown that he's her king. She's got the crown on her um, marriage finger, like they're in it for life. And when people are feeling like that, I'm just saying, Keisha says, I think that man might have did something. You know, who knows? I tell you what, when you're in love, you're young like that, you know, it's hard to tell when someone treats you nice or you feel like they're treating you nice and nobody else understands. Even if you say something, she'll go harder for him. She'll go love him more. She'll run away with him. They're trying to get a car so they can go over here, go over there, go over there. But I mean, sometimes you already know the truth. You don't want to believe it, but you know. And we don't point fingers until we get more information. Now, once we get a lot of information, I mean, it's just evident. Like everybody's going to have an opinion. Set your opinion then. Don't set your opinion right now. Like people were saying, that was her pimp. That was her pimp. And I said, hey, you guys, he doesn't look like a pimp to me. I mean, just because you share your money and you're the breadwinner, or you're doing things out there in the street. That's what people do when they do drugs and stuff. They share everything that they have. Doesn't mean that that's the pimp and that's the the woman in the night. That just means that whoever get the money so we can do what we do and we're together. That's the way it works. You guys know how that is. That doesn't mean you're the pimp and you this, you that. Now, even though that you work in the streets, it's just that's what you do to get money. That doesn't mean that you have to have a pimp. Um, Nashville, Tennessee said, I will be your security SP. Nashville, you've been here a long time. I you gonna be some security? Nashville said, I'll be some security. We are Nashville, you some security. You some security now. Um, I am got one more other person that I'm waiting for them to come in. That we're beefing up our security because we want to make sure. Um, I need I need if anybody wants to know how to sign, I need offensive to call in, share with everybody how to call in, because we've had people out there the other day. Finally, when they got out there, they didn't send them out to search. They said that they had enough people out there searching. And so therefore, call on in so you can share with everybody how to sign up to search. We need all, let me see. We need all the information. Here's a number strolling on this on the bottom. I think that's my husband that came in. We are going to have boots being on the ground since I won't say day one. Let me think. Yeah, I think they were on the ground day one. May the 6th. May the 6th. They were there May the 6th. So it's not going to be just one channel talking about, oh, I'm not taking nobody's footage, coverage. I don't care if it's golden. I'll get my own, or you guys gonna, you know what? Trust me. We always going to be there. There's our number right there. Hey, this is SP.
Hi, SP. It's Jessica, or offensively Nora.
Oh, how you doing? Thank you. I'm good.
My real name is Jessica. I just use the offensive thing for,
That's okay.
Hide my identity, whatever, but that doesn't matter. So, yes, we need help. Please contact Nevada Child Seekers. You can look up their website. They have a Facebook page. I posted the phone number in the chat several times. If you are a local in Las Vegas, we need boots on the ground. There are thousands of apartments down there. There are parks, alleyways, side streets, dumpsters behind the apartment buildings. So many people just walking around. And the saddest thing, well, not the saddest thing, but one of the saddest parts about this, hardly anybody's heard about Amari's story down there.
Mm-hmm.
They are surprised that there's a child missing. They didn't know.
Right.
Now, and there's not just cameras from the apartment complexes. There's a lot of personal doorbell cameras out there. Guys, Wednesday, May 5th, between 6 a.m. and 6:30 a.m., or any time leading up to that, if you have a doorbell camera in that area, please go back, check the footage. Please, and then contact Metro. If there's anything on there, call the police. I'm sorry, SB, I don't mean to keep...
No, you're right. You're right. Because, okay, the last time that they seen this baby was Friday.
Friday, April 30th at 10 p.m. A FaceTime call was made. Amari was with boyfriend. Taylor was with Carrie. And Carrie was able to say that Amari was happy, and he said, I love you.
But you know what? And I don't mean to question a lot.
Please question everything. We got to question everything.
Okay. Okay, so grandmother says she's seen Amari FaceTime. But even though that grandma say, I seen him he was FaceTime. You know how sometimes people can record stuff and make it seem like that it's
absolutely. That's why, please, guys, if you're in that area, look at your doorbell camera. Start talking to your neighbors. He has a birthmark on his arm. He's adorable. You can't miss this little boy. That big old smile. Somebody saw him. So even if you're not sure, call it in. No detail is too small. It's okay if you're wrong. It's amazing if you're right. And also, running the Facebook group, you guys, I'm doing the best I can to do both admin and be on the streets. But if you have a tip, please don't post it to my group. Call it in first. Please don't ask for reassurance. You guys think this looks like him? If you felt a certain kind of way, if the hairs on your neck stood up, call it in. Don't post it on my group. I mean, we want to keep the conversation going, but time is of the essence. Don't waste time on social media if you truly believe you might have seen him. Call the police. They're the professionals. I'm just a mom.
And
call the police.
And you know what? I have learned, okay, because this is in Las Vegas, Nevada, and you think you've seen them, and it's in a different state. I know this for a fact, and this is just so like it could be this case. It is this case, but it could be other cases too. But if you see him in another state, you call 911, and
Yes.
every state has exploited missing children and get with the unit, and then because that's how you do it. If you call, like if I call right now to Las Vegas, the 911 down there, no, it don't work.
You're going to get sent to the 311 non-emergency line. You're going to be put on hold, transferred. We went through it the other day, and we're locals. So yeah, call 911.
Yeah.
And also, take a picture. Try to be discreet about it. Don't post that picture on social media. If it's not Amari, we don't want to further exploit any other children in this case.
Mm-hmm.
Send it to the police.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate the discussion. We appreciate everybody joining us on there. But we don't want to jeopardize anything either. And we don't want to exploit any other children.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a lead, you have a tip, you saw something, you need to call it in.
Exactly.
I can't preach it enough, you guys. I'm sorry, I don't mean to jump on your platform and
that's okay.
go on that vent, but it's been happening a lot, and I want to follow up on every single lead that's submitted in, but I'm not the police.
Right. And as long as it gets put in, there's a lot of stuff that we don't come on live and say. It could be someone see something. We'll wait a week, give them a whole week to figure out if this is or if it's not, if somebody got some misinformation or whatever. But once we give it to the police, we do not put it out for clicks and views until they can say, okay, because they'll come back and say, keep this to yourself.
If they feel it's something, and absolutely. And so, snap a picture, send it to the police. They'll let you know what to do from there. Yeah. And as far as the searching goes, yes, please contact Nevada Child Seekers. They are an amazing organization. They look for missing children in our area. They are the ones that are out there giving waters, putting up the pop-up tents. They have the big green shirts on. You can't miss them. Compassionate group of people. They're extremely organized. They have aerial maps. They have flyers of Amari ready to go. Contact Nevada Child Seekers, please. If you're in Vegas and you want to help, or California, Arizona, you guys, it's only a little bit of a drive. Come down for the day.
Exactly. They did, the young lady that we have down there that is boots on the ground for us, and we'll start going live with her. She went out and she told me they were very organized.
Extremely. They're not messing around. They, unfortunately, out here in Vegas, we see a lot of missing kids. And I think that Amari's hitting a lot of us so hard because we're really, really fed up with it. We're tired of these babies just disappearing. We're tired of these young girls, young boys. They disappear without a trace, and we're sick of it. Vegas is not going to stand by anymore. We are Vegas strong, and that means we protect each other.
Okay. This story is hitting, I believe, is hitting so hard because we've heard this story before.
Over and over.
Mom goes out of town, and the thing that troubles everybody is this another like a copycat of the Malia Davis case?
It's crazy. And then the West Boys case.
Yes.
I mean, Trezell and Terrell, like that. There's too many similarities. And the West Boys did not just walk away, but I hope that everybody's still paying attention to their case because they haven't gotten any closure either.
Yeah, in the King Hill case, where somebody handed the child to somebody and they're like, we ain't got him, you ain't got him, we ain't got him, you ain't got him, but they hurried up and arrest somebody quickly. So, I think, I don't know, this Terrell guy, was the last person seeing this child.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
The last person to admit, come forward, again, as you had stated, the FaceTime call, maybe it was pre-recorded. I don't know. I just know
It didn't
Carrie
even
has stated.
right.
Yeah, so the last time anybody has even seen Amari was with him on that FaceTime call.
Exactly. But
so
with Carrie coming from that same type of environments, the streets, and having kids by the family member of Terrell, her putting that statement out there that she's seen this child on FaceTime will exempt her daughter from being looked at.
And there are detectives on this, and we are in an age of information. If that FaceTime call exists, they'll find it.
Right. But if it don't exist,
and somebody
you know what I'm saying?
And I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. I have been on the fence with Carrie since day one, but I will say she has been very forthcoming, and she's taken a lot of abuse from these mamas. They have just been on her case and asking her every single question. Sorry, I have 2-year-old too.
Well, she done the right thing when she told her child, here's a plane ticket, bring your baby.
She bought the plane ticket. She showed us all of her plane ticket receipts. She posted all of the flight itinerary, everything. It's all on our group to show that she had the intentions of Amari coming. She purchased a bed for him, a potty chair for him. That was the plan, was for Amari to come out there.
Well,
now we haven't gotten confirmation as to when Carrie found out that Amari wouldn't be coming. As soon as I do get that, Carrie's going to do a question and answer with us. I'm going to try to direct her to you, SP, if that's okay, because I feel like you're more, you would know how to do this better than I would, so maybe you'd be able to ask some of the harder questions.
Oh, I would love to.
Okay, and the whole purpose of our question and answer post is so she doesn't have to continue to repeat herself. People are asking the same questions to her over and over again, and we kind of just want to try to give her space to speak, answer every question that everybody's going to throw at her, and then she can, focus on Amari, and she's trying to do everything that she can. Hold on, baby.
Now, did she go down there to Las Vegas?
I'm sorry, SP, 1 second.
Okay.
Don't kiss it. Okay, come sit down. Okay, I'll be right there, baby. Are you okay? No. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, what were you saying, SP?
Now, did she go down there to Las Vegas already?
No, Carrie's having surgery today. She's actually posted information on all of that too. She is going to be active tomorrow, and then from there we're going to try to see if we can get her a hotel room out here, or if we can figure out how to arrange for her to travel out here through a couple nonprofits that I work with.
Right.
I haven't spoken with her on that yet. I don't know if she's willing to do that, or if she wants to do that or anything, but we're going to put the offer out there for her if she wants to come down to Las Vegas.
Okay.
We'll figure out how to get her here.
And you're in Las Vegas?
Yes, ma'am. Born and raised.
Okay. Now, before this all happened, we were doing some research, and I guess something had happened in Colorado. I don't remember what it was. It was some huge situation where people was homeless or something. I don't know if it was a flood, a freeze, or something happened. But 2 times Carrie offered on Facebook, this is like years ago, for people to come and stay at her house for free. Yeah.
Wow, that's very generous of her. That's very kind of her.
And she said that she had a 10 room or 10 people space, that if they needed help, they can come and stay there. And I thought to myself, wow, okay. See, because we don't just look at people like direct. We go and we look at.
Yeah, their history and everything else. One of the things I kind of respected about Carrie, people were posting her neighbor's house, pictures of her neighbor's houses and stuff, and she posted a picture of her front door and said, "This is where I live," and showed where she was at when all of that was happening. I don't know her, and all I know is what I've been told. I feel that she's been pretty truthful and that she's been a voice for Amari.
Well, you know how this goes.
Oh, yeah.
Regardless of what you say, there's going to be some naysayers in there that be like, okay, you got somebody speaking, then they're like, but this or that. But it does come with the territory to get some things straight. And you do kind of got to ask those tough questions sometimes.
And you know what? Our members have been so tactful and choosing their words. I'm really proud that this group has joined. I really am. We have a lot of really compassionate members in that group, and I thank you, SP. A lot of your viewers came on, and I can tell that they listen to you and they respect you and your words, and they want to help. And you're doing great things by spreading this message. Yes.
Thank you. Okay. Well, hopefully she'll. It's more powerful when people can ask questions
and work together. Yeah.
Yeah, and see the person, because people go on body language. They go like when they pause. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So we have reached out to Carrie, and she hasn't given us a
I'll send her a message. I'll give her all of your information. I'll vouch for you. I'll tell her, you are a matter of fact kind of lady. You're not taking anybody's sides. You just want to get the story out there, and you're a voice for Amari. And hopefully she comes on, because I think that we're going to do the best we can with this question and answer with her, but I feel like you'd probably be able to handle it a little bit more professionally than I would. I get nervous. So.
Okay.
All right, I will pass on her information, or pass on your information to her. Please, guys, if you can get out here, contact Nevada Child Seekers. We are going to be out there with Project Desert Angels today at 2 p.m. at the park off of Twain. If anybody is available, otherwise contact, Nevada Child Seekers. I know that the aunties, they were out there last night. They're trying to set up a search of their own with the biological father. He was out there as well.
Now, have you had any contact with the biological father?
No. From what I've seen from him of a distance, he's broken right now. He looks pretty sad. So I haven't had any contact with him.
Now, I know the news reporter went out there and was asking them about the video footage of, the property, the apartment, and all of that. Like, could they see it, or could they release it? And that's a no. You already know that was going to be like, no, it's an ongoing investigation.
Metro keeps things close to the vest. We will be lucky if we get any information out of them until they have a solid case built. I'm just being honest with that. We try, to ask them and to see if they'll do press conferences and stuff. They did. We have it on the page as well, and I'm sure you could probably look them up on YouTube. They did release a statement a couple of days ago explaining that they now believe that Amari is in danger, and what areas they hope that the public can search.
Right. Now, doesn't he, somebody said, I don't know, you must have talked to Carrie before, have you?
Yes.
Okay, they said, this baby, he has seizures?
I have not confirmed that. We can definitely ask her that, though.
Okay.
He needs asthma medication, if I'm correct. I believe that asthma has been confirmed.
Okay. Now he does speak and talk, right? He's
Yeah, there's videos of him. You can hear his little voice.
Oh, link that to me.
Okay, I'll see how I can do that. Somebody sent it to me in a private message. I know that
I just want to hear his little
family
voice.
member in my group, or somebody that's like a sub for you. If they could privately message me, I'd be happy because you don't have Facebook. Is that correct, SP?
Right, I don't.
Okay, if you have somebody that you trust that wants to privately message me, I'm happy to get that over to you if you'd like.
Okay, Brown Sugar is in here. Brown Sugar, could you do that?
Or just say hi in the group, and I can message you too if you're in the Where's Amari Nicholson Facebook group.
Your Brown Sugar does a lot of that information from that side over here for us.
Is this a phone number that I can text message?
Yep.
That I'm calling on?
Yep,
Okay,
you sure
all right.
can.
Well, then we can do it that way too, if that's
Yeah.
and it's all
Oh, and
between you
Zen,
and I, right?
yep, Zen Roland
Okay.
is here. Zen Roland or Brown Sugar will be the one that will get in touch with you. But yeah, you can text it right here to this.
Great. And then I can get Carrie this phone number as well that I'm calling on. And all right, so that helps. I'll get on it today, SP. Like I said, we're going out there today at 2 p.m. Bear with me if you are in my group. Keep it classy. We'll try to be back on the page tonight. Carrie will be with us again tomorrow. We're going to try to get that question and answer coordinated with SP. If anybody can come out, please do. Contact Nevada Child Seekers.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much, SP. I'll try to hop on your next live. I hope you have a great day, ma'am.
All right, you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You guys hear what's going on? That's how, I think this is going to be a good thing, that we're all going to team up and we're going to try to be very respectful. That's the number one. We want some results out of this one. We learned a lot from that other one, but we want some results. And that other one is still not done. We're still following the case of the California City boys, Orson West, also known as Classic and Sincere. You guys, I just wanted you guys to know that a lot of the information that was shared, like people send me information because they know my husband do not want me on Facebook, so I have to go through his account, and there's certain things I just can't go to because of his title and who he is. So I have to be very careful when I am trying to do this. He tells me no for you, but to know what I'm doing, I have to go on his. And that's fine with me. I don't have a problem with that. Exalot is in the building. Exalot, would you be a mod for us? We need another mod. Would you start being a mod for us also? We are beefing up our security because we know things is getting a little rough. The channel is growing, and we're making them as we go. And so that's what we're doing. And I know people say, but sometimes when we come on, maybe 4 or 5 mods cannot be there, but we still need a certain amount at all times. You know what I'm saying? She says, sure. Okay. I was waiting. She says, yeah. She says, I'm here too. Okay, you guys. I just wanted to share that information with you. If you guys got a question or you got something to share with the family right now, please call in right now, 316-553-3056, and share it with everybody. I want to thank Army Mom. Thank you for the super chat. We got Michaela Nicole. Thank you for the super chat. You guys, I'm getting that name right. She got on me because I say Michelle, and she said, you know my name. You done said it right. And I'm like, I am so sorry. But Michaela, I love that name. I know how to say it now. Thank you for being patient and not leaving because I couldn't pronounce your name. Thank you for the super chat. If I can find it in the chat, I will share. Jenny Cuddles and Kisses. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I I don't see nobody's calling in yet. Everybody's want to sink this information in. Thank you for the super chat. Let me see right there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hold on, you guys. Anyway, I gotta see who's in my house. You guys, hold on 1 minute. I'm gonna share this video. Let me see who's in my house. Sure.
You know, there are two sides to Amari's family. His mother is accusing the father's side of taking him. The father's side said they don't have him. They are cooperating with police and they have nothing to hide. They just wish an Amber Alert was issued.
We are offering $30,000 to anyone that can bring Amari home. He is a baby. He's 2 years old.
The family of Amari Nicholson is begging for any information on his whereabouts. The toddler has been reported missing for more than 2 days.
We've given the police our doorbell cameras. They've searched our homes because the mother said that one of our family members took the son. The police told us that they can't do an Amber Alert.
Amari's mother said she was in Colorado when on Wednesday morning, Amari was taken by an aunt from their Emerald Suites apartment in Las Vegas. Her boyfriend, Terrell Rhodes, was watching Amari and thought someone was supposed to be coming by.
Who said somebody was going to come by?
That's what I was notified from my girlfriend prior to those days leading up.
So did you tell him that somebody was going to come by and get him?
I never said anybody was coming to get anybody. But I did say somebody would be by.
You guys, she said, I never told anybody that somebody was coming by to get him. I just said somebody was coming by. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Kai, Debbie, thank you for the super chat. You guys wait till I go upstairs and then y'all start doing stuff. Thank you for the super chat. And we got Jenny, Cuddles and Kisses. It's going to come up here in a minute. Linda Jackson, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you. And we got Kai, Debbie Kai. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, I think I see Keish Love in the building. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Keish Love. Thank you for the super chat. And who else we got? Ruby Ray. Thank you. Thank you for all you do, SP. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Okay, you guys, I want to read this one more time without any distraction, so everybody will be able to know why we came on here. This is the update. It just came up May the 11th at 6:10 a.m. I'm going to read it one more time for the ones that came in here late. Make sure you guys give us a thumbs up as you go out the building if you didn't give it to us as you came in. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe. We're going to put out all updates, all information, and we're going to try to get that interview with Carrie over here. We don't know what's going to happen, but we welcome for her to come. And you guys know how that'll work. It'll be nice. It would be nice to hear and see and put a face with what's going on. And then that way, some of you people that lives in that area, you'll know how serious this case is. Okay, it says Las Vegas, the family of missing 2-year-old Amari Nicholson says they are desperate for any answers. In an exclusive interview, the I-Team, Vanessa, spoke with Amari's grandmother. Her name is Carrie Howard, who expressed worry and suspicious about her grandson's disappearance. Amari was last seen at the Emerald Suites in the area of Twine and Paradise on May the 5th. Howard says Amari's mom, Taylor Nicholson, who's her daughter, landed in Colorado to help Howard recover from surgery on April the 30th. Amari's grandmother told the I-Team that the two FaceTimed with Amari that night and he seemed happy. That's the last time Howard says she saw her grandson. In the following days, she says she did not see her daughter's FaceTime with Amari. Then her daughter said she received a call that he had been missing or kidnapped. Taylor rushed back to Las Vegas. Sorry, the word is kidnapped, not missing, but kidnapped. Howard doesn't believe her daughter and her boyfriend's story adds up. That's the grandmother that does not believe her daughter, Taylor Nicholson, and Terrell Rhodes, that's his last name, Rhodes, R-H-O, I think it's R-H-O-N-D-E-S-E. She says, you're not, this is what Carrie Howard says to her daughter, Taylor. She says, you're not thinking that your boyfriend who just gave your son away to a stranger, you're not finding anything wrong with that? So grandmother is asking her daughter, you don't think nothing suspicious about he gave your child to a stranger? 6 o'clock in the morning? You don't see nothing wrong with that, Taylor? She says, I'm terrified over here. I'm a freaking mess. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I can't heal. Howard says Amari was supposed to visit her in Colorado. She purchased a plane ticket for him, but her daughter decided to leave him in Las Vegas with her boyfriend instead. The I-Team reached out to Taylor Nicholson on Monday, which is yesterday, after briefly talking and being asked more about her boyfriend's story. It appears Taylor hung up the phone. You guys, I know what you're feeling right now. It's a weekly, like, small apartment, Mama says. Michaela says, he said if someone has him, bring him back. Why would, yes, Michaela, why would he say if I, that's what I was telling people the other day. I was like, if I know for a fact that I gave you this cap, you don't come and say, if you got it, if you got it, I'm not going to say, Michaela, if you got the cap, would you please give it back? I'm going to say, Michaela, I gave you the cap. Would you give me the cap back? I know for a fact I gave it to you. So it ain't no ifs about it. But when he said that if on there, and you got it capitalized, capital I and a capital F, if you have him, would you bring him back? Okay, you guys, little things like that makes you go, Yeah, it does look like a hotel. Oh, okay. I think it was a hotel at one time, and they're putting it into extended stays. That's what they call them, extended stays, where you can stay there for a week. You get a better discount if you stay there for the whole month. Some of the places, apartments are ran down, but some of them is very nice. It all depends on what kind of money you are spending. I've seen videos where the tile was coming off the bathroom and it was just gruddy and stained, and just, it seems like it was just a bacteria fest going on. But then I seen places that looks like Donald Trump's hotel, which is very nice. So I'm pretty sure you can have some good places They probably put certain people and certain people. You know, any motel when they have you know, areas like vacancies and stuff, if you come at the end of the day and 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 it's getting late and late and late, they give those out half the price. You can get them like say for instance, you go out of town, and especially Las Vegas. At the end of the night, they might have 5 rooms left, and it costs $200, $200 a night. Well, if you come in there about 12, 1 o'clock, and they ain't sold those, you can probably get it for $75, $50. Because the only thing you're gonna do is go to sleep, and then from 1 o'clock to 11, you're really only there 10 hours. You're gonna get up and got to check out. So sometimes, uh, I think they call them. I don't know if they say. Uh, I don't remember the name, but it's like SS and S. You guys understands what SSS mean? S for pooping, S for shower, and S for shaving. I can't remember what it's called. I'm gonna have to ask my husband. But those are the benefits that you can get, and a lot of people when they work in the streets down there, that's they'll know where to go. Anyway, if you work on the streets down there, that is a perfect place to have your office also. I don't know who does what. I'm just saying when you pay for it for a week, things, you can get. Anyway, thank you, Barbara Pals. I'm finna get off of here, you guys. Like I said, we're gonna try to keep the mom has an only fan page with some XXX stuff. Yeah, yeah. Hey, you know, people are just seeing that's a part of life now. If that's what they do, it's a job, and it's a type of job. I don't like it. You may not like it, but sometimes, you do. And I'm just being honest with you guys. I don't judge nobody. I understand it. You have to be from the streets to understand you do what it takes to feed that child and try to come up from under, and the people around you try to keep you down. You do whatever it takes. So I don't judge nobody, because, you know, when you're a product of that type of environment and you've been out there and you just want to breathe and you just need money, you know, everything's for sale. That's just the way it is. All right. Andrea says, thanks, SP, because I came in late. That's okay. So I hope you understood what we was coming on here for. You guys, I'm gonna get on off of here. SP, do you think that guy fell asleep and the child got out the house and someone took him? Could be, Mary. And let me tell you something. There was a family member that called me. She just lived right down the street, and she was like, I didn't even know nothing about it until you were talking about it. So there's a lot of people that don't know that they're looking for this child. And if somebody has a child, they may don't know where the child belongs. But here's the thing. 10 o'clock, they FaceTime. Allegedly, some FaceTime went on. And mom, Taylor, is protecting Terrell. Now, you know what you would do, and I know what I would do. I'm telling on everybody. I don't care. Where's my child at or whatever. But you got to think, if you put yourself in her shoes, and is she thinking that he's this type of guy that's, I love you so much, I just wanted you home, and now this done spread it out, and he could have gave the baby to somebody else, and he just wanted her home, and he gonna teach her a lesson. Didn't I tell you not to ever leave me or whatever? So she may feel like I still have to play it cool because my child could be still alive, and I don't want him to get angry and do something. Because if you go this far, you might as well go the whole thing, or he may teach me a lesson. Now, I don't believe he's pimp material because, pimp material usually they're greedy, they want the money so they can have earrings and they can have cars. I hear they don't have a car. They might both have an addiction. And sometimes when people have an addiction, they forgot where they left the child. So anything is possible. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Casey K. Thank you for the super chat, sweetheart. Thank you for the super chat. Okay, you guys, let's get off of here. This is my day off. So as soon as we get some more information, I will let you guys know. Thank you guys for showing up. Make sure you go over to the Facebook page group that you need to sign up. That's getting a lot of information, getting a lot of interviews, getting that information from the horse's mouth, you guys. The group is called Where is Amari? Now, there's other groups out there. I don't know what's going on. I know this group is getting the 411, and you guys get over there, get that information so we can have it. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow, or if there's an update, I will come back on. All right, you guys. Thank you for the super chat. I'll play that and we'll get on out of here. All right. All right.
Finger-pointing and confusion tonight over the disappearance of a 2-year-old boy. Amari Nicholson has been missing for more than 2 days now.
And tonight we're hearing from the boy's mother and her boyfriend, and they're now saying that someone kidnapped him. Fox 9's Joe VL joining us now with more on what the couple is saying. Joe.
Yeah, that's right. I talked to the couple today. Now, the mother flat out said some of what she's saying may certainly sound confusing to people, but she says someone took her son. She is struggling with a little boy who hasn't come home and wants the public to help find him.
Jeez.
It has been 2.5 days since anyone has heard anything about 2-year-old Amari Nicholson.
Panic mode, freaking out, crying, screaming, just, my baby's gone.
Amari's mother, Taylor Nicholson, says she got the news her son was missing on Wednesday while she was in Colorado taking care of her mother who was attacked by a dog. She left Amari with her boyfriend, who considers Amari his son, at the Emerald Suites near the Strip. Now, he says Wednesday, just after 6 a.m., someone knocked on the door.
And it was a woman saying that she was her baby daddy's sister. And she said she was there to pick up my stepson.
Terrell Rhodes says he called Amari's mom in Colorado.
I turned around to call her to tell her if this is this true? Was this really prearranged? And as I'm doing that, she said she don't need anything from my stepson. They got everything they need for him, and basically just took off.
Nicholson says she missed Rhodes' call.
So I was still asleep, so my phone, I didn't hear the first few calls until it was already too late.
Now, this is where things get a little confusing. The mother tells me she and Rhodes got into an argument about her being away from Vegas and told him someone would be stopping by, but didn't say exactly who and didn't say why they were coming over.
But you didn't know her, though, correct? You've never seen her? So did you not know this person you're letting take Amari away?
I mean, from my knowledge, I already was told like someone was going to stop by, somebody was going to, but I never knew who. So I still had that in my head that somebody was coming by.
But bottom line, Nicholson says she never gave anyone permission to come and pick up Amari. She says Rhodes did not give Amari to the woman. She took him and just wants him back.
Confusing. It sounds like we're lying. It sounds like, you know, it's a whole, it's just a big confusion.
Now, Amari's biological father, who lives in Reno, talked to Fox 5 last night, and this is what he said about Amari's disappearance.
I don't know where he is, and she don't know, and the police don't know, so he's kidnapped. He's gone.
Taylor Nicholson says she wants people to share social media posts and news stories about her son and be on the lookout for him so he can come home safe. And of course, we'll stay on top